guys, welcome to my channel Fairy Beauty Corner. Today's video is going to be all about how you can मतलब आप कैसे अपने ऑनलाइन एग्ज़ाम्स की तैयारी कर सकते हैं. मेरे ऑनलाइन एग्ज़ाम्स अभी तक नहीं हुए हैं, सो आई हैव ट्राइड माई लेवल बेस्ट टू गेट द मोस्ट एक्यूरेट इन्फॉर्मेशन फॉर यू गाइज. और मैंने खुद रिसर्च किए एंड आई थॉट ऑफ शेयरिंग यू गाइज कि मैं कैसे प्रिपेयर कर रही हूँ अपने एग्ज़ाम के लिए. एंड आई नो आई हैव नॉट बीन पोस्टिंग, सो आई रियली अपोलोजाइज फॉर दैट. एंड विद आउट ऑफ द वे, let's get into the video. So guys, now it's time for exam prep. How do we prep for our exams? Now basically, obviously you should ask your teachers on what type of questions you're getting. If you're getting MCQ questions, focus on the details. If you're getting essay type questions, focus on the main text. Focus on the big paragraphs. Also keep a whole schedule on what you want to do, as you saw in the previous clip. After I don't study everything beforehand, I highlight everything. That helps me a lot to save time. After that, if you download your presentations given to you by your teachers, which they used to teach you, I obviously ask my teachers, whether if they don't let me, I don't. But if I have some doubt and I think that I won't be able to remember this and I need to refer to this back again, I will obviously take screenshots of the presentation and make my own with the help of that. Also, you should just make a list of the most important topics you have to study at the end, at the most end point, when, like, as you can see what I'm doing over here, I'm having a small quick run through of what topics I have, and then with the help of this I'm going to choose what I want to study. After that, guys, after that I studied my chapter. It was a 19-page chapter. My teachers told me it was MCQ based. I studied that 19-page chapter and I converted it into a 2-page flow chart. Now that helps me when I want to revise for the exam, because rereading can actually give you a lot of trouble because how much you can study. Now the school kids can, but then college students, uni students, and even I, being in 8th grade, I have a 19-page chapter, and in science we have three chapters like that. How can I study? So it's gonna be hard. That's why I converted into a 2-page summary that can help you out to revise easily. Also, guys, the next thing, I want to give you a small tip on studying. Make your 80% concentration on only 20% of the thing, because you're not gonna get the whole textbook. Make sure that you cover the most important topics and the important sentences, lines, and paragraphs in your textbook that can help you to study, that can help you to be productive and not just sitting over there like a robot and scanning everything into your brain. Also, guys, I use aesthetic note taking because it just helps me, because it just motivates me to keep on studying. It's neat and it just helps the brain to, just take it in easier. Also, guys, try to make different things in different maybe handwritings or colored pens so that the brain can automatically, just relate and you can get the picture in front of your eyes. Also, guys, do remember to solve all your doubts from your teachers. It's better to solve doubts with teachers rather than Google. And if you're not able to solve your doubts from your teachers for some reason, try to use Google, but be careful of the source and always check that, okay, is this the right source? Am I using the right source or not? Because if you're not using the right source, means you're not getting the right answer, equals to you losing your marks. So guys, please keep that in mind. And this was all for how to prep. So guys, now coming on the format, your exam will be on your laptop. The next thing you would have to do is, suppose for a math problem, diagram and mind maps, you may be allowed to scan the documents and then maybe mail or click a picture and send it to your teacher. Most colleges, uni schools will allow this. The next thing is that all your exams will not be open book. Open book is basically testing you on your application and not on your memorization. So this is all for the basic format, and do ask your teachers for the type of questions that are coming. So guys, now about cheating, it's usually going to be that first of all, you cannot cheat because plagiarism is already counted as cheating. So if you try to just scroll through any website and think that, oh, I'll just copy this one, our teachers will not know, I'm sorry, your teachers will know. They'll have a check of websites which you guys can access and that you would copy from. Next thing, it's just not worth it, teachers gonna know. After that, the Also, your computer can be locked by your teacher, meaning that you won't be able to access anything else except for your exam paper. Also, that some may, like for college and uni students, they may allow you to access some websites, but that's only for helping and not for plagiarism or copying. So, guys, about the grading system, I'm really sorry I just started over there. So the grading system is going to be the same. For the most part, it's just going to be that maybe your total marks may change. Like for me, it's usually 30. It may change a bit. Maybe it gets increased, maybe it gets a little less, who knows. But yeah, but mostly it's gonna be the same. So as about the time frame, it's mostly gonna be automatic, and the teachers and the exam paper might automatically get closed when the time frame is the time is over. Now you cannot cheat the time frame. Any school, college, or uni will do something like this, so that you guys do not take extra time and write your exams. So guys, about the revision, it's just really simple. You just have to be really organized for the next morning. Rewrite those mind maps you made, and just be really organized so that the next morning when you get up, you can just be ready to read and to write. The next thing you guys should do is basically your school, college, or uni may give you an example test paper which can help you to know the structure, time, and how you can write. Also, guys, work on your typing speed that day. And this is all about how you should revise. Also, keep in mind the type of questions that are gonna come. That's gonna help you be organized on what type of studies you should do, detailed or paragraph. Guys, get a really good night rest, and guys, do not study at night. I've seen many people who are like, they feel that, oh, let's study at night, it's just so cool. No, don't do that. Now try to finish all the studies in the mornings and in the evenings. Do not study in the night, because you need a really good night rest for the whole concentration part and focus part. Also, in the morning, get ready and set up everything you need at least 10 minutes before, and by the time you can just like read through your revision by the time, so you don't have to rush around looking for things. Also, avoid places like your sofa or your bed, because you're gonna get sleepy and you should be focused. Sit near a really nice window if you can, and near a power outlet. Close all your tabs on your computer so that doesn't let's say distract you. Also, guys, complete your studies at least in such a way that you'll have always 1 week before exams to revise and to work on your weak points. Honestly, I haven't gotten my own exam schedule and I'm already done 2 times revision. So this is what you guys should do. Also, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. This was all for it. Guys, if you want to see a study vlog, do comment down below, and if you want to see an exam day vlog, do comment down below. Also, guys, please subscribe so that you get more amazing, informative, and entertaining content. Like to motivate me, and comment to share your views and to tell me if I should make those 2 videos or not. So thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. Bye.